So I thought I would do a quick garden update just to remember what I'm growing because as the season runs along, I'm likely going to forget where I've planted everything and what I have organized in the way that I do. So I have a bunch of zucchini here and yellow squash. I also have some watermelon here in the back somewhere. If I can find it, there it is. Um, and some onion here in between the plants. They're all doing stupendously. They really like the manure and the hay that I have laid down underneath this ground cover, so we've been picking at the spinach and the lettuce a lot, so that's why these things are looking a bit sparse at the moment. The onions are doing fantastic. I've been starting to use liter bottles, soda bottles, to protect my plants because there's some kind of groundhog or varmint out here, I don't know what, that keeps nibbling on my. You can see like little holes under the ground cover here. Someone's home and they've nibbled on the onion there. So I've resorted to this technique and we'll see how it works. So far, so good. Everything that I have covered up is not getting eaten, even though they could very easily burrow beneath the plastic. But anyway, there I have a watermelon plant as well covered. As you can see, it's a little bit, the spots are a bit vacant right now. I had all of these holes filled and everything planted out here. These are 2 watermelon here and some potatoes that I have planted here that are doing well. But otherwise, you can see there's a bunch of empty spots here. So I'm going to have to drink more soda and protect these guys because even the tomatoes are getting eaten. And they're in the deadly nightshade family. You would think that nothing would want to eat that, but alas, here we are. These are all pumpkins or squash, some kind of. I'm going to be pointing all the vines outward because my idea is that all the pumpkins are going to go this way, and then in the front row here, I want to have like potatoes, tomatoes, that sort of business. So that's bed 1. That's the one that I prepared last fall. And then this bed I prepared pretty much this spring. And ironically enough, it's doing a lot better. I thought for sure, because I had really let the dirt and the manure and hay sit there for a while, that it would benefit the plants. But instead, it cultivated a spot for a bunch of rodents. So I might reconsider how I do things next year, as far as that's concerned. But anyway, here we have some pumpkins vining out. I have all sorts of varieties. I haven't a clue which is which. I don't really care. In my mind, it's more like whichever survives, survives. So I guess we'll see which one does the best. But here on the inside line, I have tomatoes, peppers, eggplants. Also in the middle line, tomatoes, eggplants, and peppers. So this guy I just transplanted, so he's looking quite sad. But yeah, as you can see, these pumpkin, squash, and whatever it is, courgette family, are just flying off their tops. They love the hay, they love the manure, the rotten logs, kitchen scraps that I kept throwing in here over the winter. So a little bit of fungus damage on this guy here. I think that's a zucchini. But the pumpkins are looking gorgeous. The peppers here are doing phenomenally. I keep having to bend the leaves of some of these courgettes because they'll just shade them out otherwise. And I want everyone here to get a fair chance. I'm hoping that, like on the other side, that they all go that way. Because they'll do a fine job of competing with the weeds. We're doing a bit of weed whacking, but it's going to be a lot at some point, so I need more tomato cages too. As you can see, I have a tomato cage right here, and some onion, and these are eggplant right here. Yeah, these are a bunch of eggplant here. They've got some insect damage, but not too bad. And this is pretty tight planting. So I think it's like a foot and a. Oh, a snake! Look at that. Ooh, lots of little baby mice for them to eat in this hay, I'm sure. But anyway, I have some lettuces here because it's tight planting. Here I have a pepper plant, some tomatoes, a bunch of tomato cages going down this way. It's a lot keeping up with the weeds. There's a lot of stuff that wants to grow here now that I've fertilized everything so nicely. So here I have a bunch of pepper plants, and you can see I have a little pepper baby growing already. A little flower too. Super cute. So the garden is really on its way. Here we have some cauliflower or broccoli, I'm not sure which, strewn about some salad holes. I have more of the brassicas over here. Brassicas being either broccoli, cauliflower, things like that. The lettuces are doing phenomenally. We should start picking from these soon too. And the tomato cages have proven to be some kind of a deterrent for anything eating them, because on the other side I had no tomato cages, and I swear to you, like, I think I lost 20 plants. And they just chew it at the base of the stalk and then do nothing with it. Like, they don't want to eat it, I don't think, but they just maybe don't like how it looks. Anyway, all that said, oh yeah, and we have beetroot here. It's a bit chewed back. There's a bit of damage there, but these guys are doing well. I have all the different colors, so I'm super stoked to see how that would look in a salad. So yeah, that's bed 2. Both beds are producing quite well. This one a little bit better. And yeah, it is early June. So I will do an update probably in a month's time, and we'll see how everything progresses. Thanks. Bye.